Hey everyone, Megan and Billy here once again with your VibeFlow Power. This is a more advanced, intermediate to advanced class for those of you that enjoy your power yoga. That's where you have a control of your breath and an established chaturanga. If you are newer, make sure to check out our foundations or vinyasa videos as well on our YouTube channel, just to get yourself comfortable with the poses that we're gonna have in this class. To get started, child's pose. As we always do, big toes touch, knees wide, sink your hips back to your heels, forehead to the mat. Arms reach out to the top. For any reason, if you want to support yourself more, bring the knees together and let the belly rest on your thighs. Take an audible ha breath out of your mouth. Clear some heat. And a slow, deep inhale in through the nose. Let the belly press out, the rib cage expand wide. Ha breath out. Notice as you say ha, it presses your belly up and into your spine, which is a huge component of your power class. Uddiyana Bandha, it's your upward lifting lock. This time, move into your victorious breath. Seal your lips closed and breathe in through the nose. With your lips still remain sealed, exhale through the nostrils. Feel the belly pull up and into the spine with that ha sound as it flows out. Notice there is a tight constriction in the back of your throat. Very normal with your Ujjayi breath. Keep in mind you can come back here at any time if you need to rest, slow down, or cool off. Inhale, rise to tabletop position. Shoulders stack over your wrists, knees directly beneath your hips. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin to your chest. Draw your tailbone towards your forehead. Upper back to the sky. As we mentioned in our vinyasa video, you're welcome to tuck the toes under and hover the knees. And slowly push it back to downward facing dog to add some interest and different variations. Inhale, slowly come back down, tabletop for cow, belly down, chin up, tail up. You're welcome even to take this into a child's pose or even into an up dog if you want to add a little bit more. So up dog, exhale, cat to downward facing dog, getting into a deeper expression of the spine, opening in extension and flexion. Think of this like a floss of the spine. When you floss your teeth, you're removing the grit in between the small spaces. Same thing for your spinal column, getting rid of stagnation and any stored up adhesions or scar tissue that does not belong in those small little spaces. Motion is lotion. Take one more round breath in and breath out. Eventually find your downward facing dog. Like pedal out your legs and shift the weight of your hips from side to side. Any variations you need to take here to get comfortable. And then eventually find stillness. Remember, you can always bend your knees softly to slowly warm the hamstrings and release pressure from the low back. Chin away from the chest, gaze is neutral between your big toes at the back of your mat. Your next inhale breath, come high on your tippy toes and slowly walk your feet behind your wrists or step and float to the top of the mat, ragdoll. This inactive forward fold, allow the belly to come up over the thighs, the crown of your head towards your toes. And in this variation of class, I'm going to offer up a couple of variations for you. You can take your standard ragdoll. You can take your bound variation. If you're having any neck or shoulder tension, interlace your fingers back behind. And you can start to move side to side like a pendulum. Hips move opposite of the shoulders. Make sure your feet are nice and wide and you can slowly come all the way up in a circular motion and all the way down. Getting into your side body, your serratus anterior, and all the flank muscles, the obliques. You can actually feel the muscles engaged and slowly open. Take a couple of rounds of your breath. And with your next exhale breath, press your belly to your spine, come all the way up. Head the last thing to lift. Inhale your arms high to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center, Samasthiti, standing at attention. Breathe in, I am in control. And exhale, seal it in and send it out, I am in control. You get to control your breath, control your practice, how everything comes in, how you internalize it, and with your exhale, how you choose to release what doesn't serve you in this moment. Carefully blink your eyes open and arms draw down to your sides. Prepare for sun aid. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Extend your arms up overhead, pinkies in and thumbs out. Relax the shoulders and minimize the flare of the rib cage. Pull the belly and rib cage in towards the spine. Take one more breath in. Exhale, side bend to the right, reach all the way up and over. Hips push to the opposite side of your mat, to the left. Chin lifts away from the chest. Pull your left shoulder down and into the socket, and feel free to take any variation you need here today. We're welcome to even draw the left leg up and over the right to get an outer or a lateral outer thigh stretch. Good. With your next inhale breath, come back to neutral, extended mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to the opposite side. The focus here is to reach to the back left corner of the mat. Pull the left shoulder forward and right shoulder back. Adjust your feet and squeeze the inner thighs if your legs are intertwined, or keep neutral in the legs. Feet can be together or hips width. Inhale, rise back up to mountain. And exhale, back bend hips forward, heart lifts. As you press the hips forward, lift through the chest, lift through the chin. Very little to no weight should be on the low back. If there is any pressure, you can place your hands to the small of the back. Your next inhale breath, come back to neutral, mountain pose, extended mountain. And exhale, forward fold, hinge all the way down with the flat back. Belly to thighs, forehead to shins. Pause here. You can wrap your hands to the backs of your calves or reach for opposite elbows behind the calf region. Inhale, halfway lift, log spine, fingertips press against the shins. Pull the shoulders back towards the hip space. Chin lifts away from the chest. Pull the belly up and in. Now you're welcome to move through this next transition slowly or move through a float. As I mentioned, this is a more intermediate to advanced style practice. And by this point, you should have your chaturanga in place already. If you do not, feel free to visit our vinyasa class, the VibeFlow Vinyasa YouTube class, so you can see how a chaturanga is broken down properly. With your next exhale breath, just for a transition, I'll have Billy plant his palms and step back to high plank. I'm going to show you the more advanced variation. And as you prepare for your chaturanga to float back, you would literally just lower and land into a chaturanga. For Billy, he'll shift forward and lower halfway, hug the elbows in. You're welcome to drop the knees, inhale, upward facing dog. Pause for just a moment, gaze over your right shoulder, over your left. You can dip the hips down. Feel free to come back to a double chaturanga for a challenge. Inhale to high plank and exhale, downward facing dog. Now that you've added some challenge to your practice, get ready to put it all together for your Sun A flow. 2 rounds with 3 breaths in between each. Take one more inhale breath, fill up fully. Exhale through the nose. Next inhale breath, come high on your tippy toes, gazes forward. Step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. And exhale, back bend. Open up your heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms or step and float back. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pause here. You're welcome to take a double chaturanga. Exhale, mid plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, 1 more flow. The way you get your power is through your breath control and through the slowness and intention of each and every moment. Next inhale breath, come high on your tippy toes, gazes forward. Exhale, step or float, top of mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, arms are high. Exhale, side bend to the right, hips bump left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, reach all the way to the left. Inhale, rest. Exhale, full back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, hinge with the flat back. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, step or float, move through your chaturanga of choice. Inhale, upward facing dog, flush your lungs and kidneys. Option with your exhale, double chaturanga or just a downward facing dog, followed with 3 breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more just like that. Breathe in and fill up. Push the earth away, hips high. Exhale. Push the heels down and back. One more time, breath in and breath out. Inhale, come high on your tippy toes, gazes forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of the mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to chair, hips down, arms are out in front of you. Pull your belly up and in. Good. Activate your core. Sink the weight back into your heels. Exhale, open, twist towards the right side. Send the left arm forward, right arm reaches back. Be mindful to pull your left knee back into space to have neutral hips, knees, and heels. Start to shift the weight into the right leg. Prepare for a single leg Tadasana. Inhale, lift up, single leg Tadasana. Left knee comes in line with the left hip, flex the toes. Lean back so that the right shoulder stacks over the right heel. You're welcome to remain here, or you can extend your left heel forward for an added challenge. Be mindful the heel should align with the hips. Stay soft in the right leg. To transition, pull your hands to heart center. Exhale, step back, crescent lunge with airplane arms. The crown of your head comes forward as your left heel plants on the earth. Palms turn inwards. Think of airplane arms. Push the hands together like you're squeezing a block behind your body. This will help to turn on the tricep muscles and help strengthen your chaturanga arms. Next, inhale, breath, rise up to full crescent. Reach your arms all the way forward and up. Shoulders come back up over the hips. Be mindful to stack your back heel over the back ball mound and watch your front knee. Make sure it stacks over the ankle. So adjust your stance if you need to. Nice job. Take a deep breath here and exhale, double knee lunge. Hands through to heart center. Hover the back knee down. Pulse it out for 3. Activate your core here for 2. And 1. Inhale, open up to a warrior 2. Front heel to back, middle arch alignment. Stack your shoulders over your hips and pull your left shoulder back towards the left hip space to stack. Push your right knee open towards the mat behind you and your back leg stays firm. Next, exhale, breath, extended side angle. Right arm onto the thigh and the left arm comes up overhead. A full expression for an extended side angle. Utthita Konasana. Fingertips come to the inside of the foot as the bicep pulls forward. Be mindful not to let the weight fall into the hips, but keep the hips lifted and the legs engaged. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out your front leg. Left arm down, right arm high. So as we went from a bent leg to a straightened leg, hug the inner thighs and pull your left hip slightly forward. Drop the shoulders away from the crown of your head and activate through the fingertips to the sky. Next, exhale, windmill your hands and plant your palms. Feel free to either float the right leg or keep the right heel to right glute for a scorpion tail. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Option, exhale, down dog or double chaturanga. Take a breath here, breathe in and a breath out. Good. Next, inhale, breath, send your heels high to the sky, gazes forward. Exhale, step or float to a standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to chair, hips down, arms reach out in front of you. Exhale, open twist towards the left. Reach the right arm forward, left arm back. Watch your knees. Make sure the right knee pulls back and the left knee and left hip pull forward. Begin to shift the weight into the left leg and lean back slightly, the left shoulder over left hip. This is a nice trick and a little tip that I do for myself personally. You're welcome. Next, inhale, come up to single leg Tadasana. Right leg lifts up slow and steady. As the right leg comes to a 90-degree angle, really important to hug the inner thighs to the midline of the body. As you lean the shoulders back up over the left heel, stay here or extend the right heel forward. If you need more support, hands can come to your heart center or palms at your sides facing forward. Next, exhale, transition to crescent lunge, airplane arms, hands come through heart center and plant and root through the right ball mound. Arms reach back once you find your footing and your bearings. Hug the inner thighs. Pull the right hip forward, left hip back. With your next inhale, send your arms all the way forward and up. Rise up to crescent lunge. Feel the length and the stretch on the right groin. Adjust yourself as necessary. You hug the inner thighs, lean back, fingertips engaged to the sky, pinkies in and thumbs out. With your exhale, double knee lunge, hands through to heart center, hover and bend the back knee. A really great opportunity as you pulse it out. Let the elbows come in line with the wrists to stretch out the wrists and the forearms with all your chaturangas. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, open up warrior 2. Back foot spins flat. Gaze over the center of your fingers. Come into your lunge in the front leg as much as you can comfortably, and press your thumbs back to your heart. To realign and readjust the arms, re-extend them out if you need to. Next, exhale, breath, extended side angle, left arm down, right arm high. And as I mentioned earlier, full expression, fingertips come like spider hands to the inside of the left foot. And the right arm comes up overhead at a diagonal. Pull the belly up and in. Every inhale, reach. Every exhale, press to the inside of your left thigh. Spiral your chest open to the sky. Inhale, reverse triangle, Padarita Trikonasana, right arm down. Left arm comes high to the sky. Hug your inner thighs up and in. Gaze can either be straight ahead, or for a challenge, look up to your fingertips. Pull the left shoulder back and into the socket. Your right hip pulls slightly forward. Take one more inhale in, reach up through your inner arches to the crown of your head. Exhale, windmill your hands and plant your palms. Chaturanga of your choice. Shift forward and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Prepare for your flow with 3 breaths here. Focus and breathe in. I am in control. Exhale, send it out. I am in control. Next, inhale, come high on your tippy toes, gazes forward. Travel to the top of the mat through a float, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to chair. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, left leg up, single leg, Tadasana. Option extend. And exhale, step it back, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Adjust your feet. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, bend your back knee. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, windmill your hands and plant your palms, move through your chaturanga, high to mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Next, inhale, heels lift. Exhale, step or float, top of mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, right leg up, single leg, Tadasana. Option extend the heel forward. Exhale, step back, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, double knee lunge. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, plant your palms, transition of your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Option for double chaturanga on the exhale, mid plank to high plank, or just downward facing dog. We have one more on each side. Inhale, high tippy toes. Exhale, step top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center, left leg is up. Exhale, step it back, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, double knee lunge. Inhale, open, warrior 2. Exhale, reach down, extended, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. And exhale, chaturanga. Feel free to float the right leg or kick the heel to the booty for a scorpion tail. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, come high on the heels. Exhale, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, right leg up, single leg, Tadasana. Exhale, step it back, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, double knee lunge, hover hold. Inhale, open, warrior 2. Exhale, reach down and forward, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, pause here and breathe. And exhale, chaturanga of your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Feel free to add your double chaturanga or just downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Deep inhale in, cleansing exhale, through the mouth. Let your heart rate slow, let some heat out, and slowly come down to your knees. Thank you so much for joining myself and Billy for your VibeFlow Vinyasa class. I hope you all have a blessed day, and remember, you are content and you are in control of your yoga practice. So make sure to check out more of our awesome videos on YouTube and follow us on social media. See you on the mat very soon. Thank you.